Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy PPG coming back to y'all with another video, another banger, you feel me? Welcome back to the channel Passion Project Gaming, and I got a nice little topic that we're gonna discuss today, my guys. But before we get into the topic, fellas, you know what you gotta do. You gotta hit that like button. Even if you've never watched the video before, you gotta hit that like button. You feel me? It's free to do so, and it will help my channel grow tremendously. And also subscribe for further content if you do enjoy the message being spread today, the good, great message, guys. But let's get into it. Today's topic, fellas, is why I left the Red Pill community. And yes, I repeat, it's why I left the Red Pill community. So if you guys don't know, I've been a part of the Red Pill community for the past, I would say, about 2 years, right? So how I discovered the Red Pill community is by me wanting to learn how to get with the chicks, man. I was in college, bro. I was a freshman in college, and I wasn't getting no action. I was in my first semester. I was getting no play, fellas. So I was like, you know what? There's gotta be some secrets. There's gotta be some tips that I'm just not hip to. I gotta figure out how to get with these girls, man. They playing me. So literally the first time I typed in like how to pick up girls or whatever I typed in, I swear I saw an AMS video, and this dude was like at like about 25k at the time, but he came in and he started preaching, bro. Like, he was talking that good, great knowledge. He was singing the gospel, honestly, bro. Like, I was like, okay, so I gotta play my role like this. I can't text her back like this. Okay, I'm kind of a nice dude. No, I am a nice dude, so I gotta let her know, like, yeah, I got that side to me too. I'm over here taking notes. Literally, fellas, I had a whole page or two worth of notes in my notebook talking about how I gotta seduce these women, man. Yeah. Also, during that time, I was reading a few different books, but the whole point was I was trying to learn how to pull these girls, man. And it all went well. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, if you want to learn how to sleep with chicks, bro, the Red Pill is the truth. Like, it's nothing but the truth. You feel me? Like, they gonna tell you how to play a role. If you a nice dude, they gonna tell you how to get on your purpose. And at that time, AMS wasn't even really on that whole purpose talk. He was really on that kind of like being busy, but he wasn't really bringing it all together at the time. Like, he was still a newer channel. He was still on the up and up, and he was one of the first dudes, especially in the black community, that I resonated with. And before AMS, you know, I used to listen to a little Corey Wayne, but it ain't really work with the ladies, at least not in my case. So but anyway, so I got into AMS and it was working for me. Then I just continued on the Red Pill journey. I started listening to people like Stephiscold. Shout out to Steph, man. I'm not trying to knock these dudes at all when I'm making this video, you feel me? I respect these dudes' hustle and I respect their channel, but I just gotta break down my problems with the Red Pill. I started listening to Stephiscold. I started listening to MJ Get Right. I saw him when he had like 5,000 subs. I started getting into these various channels, bro. And over time, I just started realizing, like, all of these guys got the same philosophy on how to live life. And don't get me wrong, like, it's not a bad philosophy to have, to be on your purpose, to be a masculine man, and to take the world by the horn, you know what I'm saying, and really just go crazy in life. Like, that's not a bad philosophy. But I started to realize as I evolved away from just like a philosophy for life, that there's no there's no one way to go with this journey. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta treat women a certain type of way. I see dudes all the time that are probably a little bit less masculine than one would hope, and they got beautiful women and they women respect them. You know what I'm saying? There's multiple ways to pull a woman. There's multiple ways to keep a woman, and it's not just I gotta be like this or she gonna leave me or she gonna cheat on me. And it kind of puts you in a negative, makes you have a negative perspective on women. And even at times life, when you have that whole I gotta be on my purpose, I gotta be on my mission, she gotta submit to me, she gotta text me back this type of way, she gotta act like this when we in public. Like, chill, bro. Relax, dog. Relax. There's more than one way to skin a cat, bro. And I just feel like the Red Pill just makes you start to believe that that's the only way to go about it life, and that's just not true. It's simply just not true. So that was the first reason, guys. The second reason why I left the Red Pill community is because I personally started becoming misogynistic and sexist. And I understand in the Red Pill community that it's often preached that men are not necessarily above women, but they hold a different place than women do. You know what I'm saying? Like, they hold a different spot. And I believe that's somewhat true. Like, men can't do what women can do, and women just simply can't do what men can do. We all gotta operate in our own like playing fields, but at the same time, I believe that it's often preached. It can come off that men are being misogynistic in the red pill, and I'm not even necessarily speaking about the three guys that I mentioned earlier. But I've also seen other red pill channels, like some white guys, you know what I'm saying, I listened to, and they were kind of saying like, you know, women are beneath them. And I don't know if the guy was pretty much trolling but he was preaching that to hundreds of thousands of men. He had a large audience, and he was pretty much saying that women weren't really good for much besides their vagina. And that's just not true. And you become misogynistic, starting to think that you better than women, and that you also become like sexist. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just believe that your gender is superior and that she needs to treat you like a king, or treat you like X, Y, and Z, or she shit testing you. You feel me? Like, and that's just not a good way to look at it, bro. Like, you don't want to come off to women like that, bro. If you don't have to, somebody else's experiences aren't your own, bro. When it comes to women, and you gotta understand that there's more than one way to skin a cat, fellas. There's more than one way to skin a cat. But let's get into the third point, guys. So the third reason why I left the red pill community is kind of like I said earlier, others' experiences aren't my own, and others' experiences won't be yours, or they aren't yours. You gotta understand this, guys. Just because Stephiscold went through something, or just because Alpha Male Strategies went through something, don't mean that you have went through it, and don't mean that you will go through it. Like, we gotta stop living our lives through other people's lenses, bro. Like, you gotta understand that you are a unique individual. Just because they went through that don't mean you have to go through that. Just because Steph's chick left him and cheated on him and got the digging stick from his mans. Shout out to Steph, bro. But just because that happened to him don't mean that's gonna happen to you. You feel me? Now, it's different signs that it's different lessons that you can learn from his story to kind of like see like the red flags. But you don't gotta automatically assume that all women gonna just cheat on you if you're not getting on your purpose, and if you're not getting to the back, she gonna leave you and mess with your mans or mess with the next highest bidder. Like, bro, that's just a terrible way to look at it. And this video is really directed to like the red pill extremists, but at the same time, that's just not real, bro. Like, that's just kind of how I was feeling. Like, I became like a real pill extremist, and I was becoming trapped through other people's experiences, not understanding that had never happened to me. That I don't have to look at women a certain way because I've never been divorced. I've never had half of my earnings taken away from me. I've never dated the type of woman that would do something like that to me. You feel me? So like, it's different ways to look at it. But I don't want to make this video too long, fellas. So let's get into the fourth reason why I left the red pill community. Now, I'm gonna make this point pretty quick. When it's just a personal thing, but I started comparing myself to others. You know what I'm saying? Like, I watched the Roommates podcast, and they got a great channel, bro. But you got to take everything with a grain of salt in this world, bro. You can't really just go head first when it comes to other people's content, because they're telling you like you got to have X, Y, and Z by the time you turn 20, 21, 22, or you got like what's my man's name? Kevin Samuel was saying you got to have this, and this. You got to be a six-figure man to pull a certain type of chick. Bro, you don't gotta have none of that, bro. You gotta be the best you, bro. You gotta understand, like, bro, having a lot of money don't mean that you a great person or you a high value male. Being on your purpose, it's gonna be days where you're not gonna be on your purpose, bro. Now, you could try to be on your purpose the most that you can, but it's gonna be times where you don't really want to be doing push-ups or hitting the gym, and that's okay, bro. Like, life it's not meant to be a straight one-way ticket, bro. It's gonna be ups and downs, lefts and rights. You gotta be able to maneuver through that, bro. And I just believe that I started comparing myself to others, and that it wasn't healthy for me personally. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm telling myself, like, dang, I'm 20 years old. I gotta be out my own mama. I gotta be on my mama crib. But why? Then when I understood why I gotta have a great body, but why? Like, you gotta understand why you doing it for yourself, bro. Not because a nigga on YouTube telling you to do it, bro. Like, that's just the way I gotta put it. You gotta understand why you doing it for yourself. But yeah, fellas. Hopefully this video wasn't too long for y'all. The gameplay was a little bit crazy, you know what I'm saying? We came back in the clutch, but we pulled it through, fellas. And this is just a quick video on why I decided to leave the red pill community. And I'm not saying that you should. The red pill has a lot of great things, but I believe I outgrew it over time. You know what I'm saying? I did my 2 years there. I was in Red Pill University, you feel me? But I'm out. But anyway, fellas, please like this video if you enjoyed it. Bro, it's free to subscribe and it's free to like the video, man. And also, if you feel like anybody else could benefit from this message, or if you have any similar ideas, comment in the comment section below your thoughts on the red pill community, and share this video to other people that could also resonate with it, you feel me? But yeah, fellas, I got a lot more bangers coming to y'all in 2021, so let's get after it. Fellas. And I'm out. Peace.